Okay, before this video starts, guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know that my camera and Don's camera, ours was fucking up both a little bit throughout this video. And I know you see how long this fucking video is. Trust me, this debate is worth watching. This is like a podcast type of kind of video, kind of like my hashtag Why Is This News podcast that I have on my reaction channel for music and stuff like that. This is this kind of conversation, but it is all about the LeBron versus Jordan debate. So, yeah. Y'all boys enjoy. Go! What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Sky's the Limit Sports channel. So, you're probably wondering why I have my headphones on right now. That's because I'm on the phone with someone special. We're gonna get to him in a second. As you guys can see, I have a new microphone set up. I actually just came yesterday and I set it up last night. So this is my first time using this microphone. We're gonna see how this audio sounds. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this audio. But yeah, today we have an interesting topic on our hands today, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to bring someone along to talk about this topic because this person, we've been arguing about it a little bit, but we haven't had like a full-on conversation about it. So I was like, you know what? Let's bring it on to YouTube and let's have this conversation on YouTube and let all of you guys have you guys' opinions on this conversation. And that is my friend, if you guys have seen him on the channel before, Mr. Anion Sports, Mr. Don Collins. Say what's up to the people.
Ha ha! You know what it is. Happy New Year, everybody. Skylar, thank you for having me on. But we gotta get down to this today, bro. We gotta talk about something. Dog. It's go time.
Oh, it's very much go time. All right, so the topic, you guys have read the title. You guys know what we're talking about here. This is this LeBron and Jordan debate. I made a video about this maybe like a year or so ago when this discussion came up, but I want to update my thoughts on it because a lot has happened since I made that video. A lot of new things have occurred. And, you know, this man LeBron just wanted to spark this conversation just because, honestly, I think. So this man LeBron went on The Shop, and he said this.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For so many reasons.
I was super ecstatic to win one for Cleveland because of the 52-year drought. Like, I was ecstatic. Like, obviously, I showed that the first wave of emotion was when everyone saw me crying. Like, that was all for 52 years of everything in sports going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, LeBron, he claims he's the GOAT now, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm gonna let the person on the other side give his opinion on this debate because me and him, we differ on this in a big time way. So go ahead.
All right. Look. So I want to start off by saying that I've actually been moving away from the GOAT conversations. Like, I'll have them. Like, I love entertaining them because obviously I love talking. Duh. But like, actually, Mike himself made a good quote, bro. He was like, I don't want to be the GOAT because it disrespects everybody that came before me. But while I do go away from it a lot, I still gotta talk about it. I mean, Bron's right. Like, look, all right. Stop, bro. Listen. He said, man, bro, this is the first time in my career I really felt like, man, I'm the GOAT. Like, I feel like we talk about it so much that it kind of just waters it down. Like, I don't really care. Like, you can have Mike as your best. But like, if I'm taking a team, bro, I'm starting with LeBron. He's better. He's a better player. Like, why is this even up for debate anymore? Like, it's neck and neck, it's real close, but LeBron get the edge. Are you serious? Hey, this boy Cameron died on him. Hey, look, the conversation salad. Conversations. The camera though. Cameras don't lie. The boy camera died. That's funny. So I mean, honestly, Skyler, are you just tapping out now? Like is that what that is? He's still on the phone. But obviously. I mean, for real though. Like we.
Skyler. I'm back recording now. Oh my lord. Okay, so my camera storage, I gotta delete shit. That's my camera. It's my storage. Yes.
I know.
But what did you just say again? I just heard a bunch of stuff that just makes no sense whatsoever.
No, it do make sense. Like if you think about it like this, bro. Okay. LeBron put up 27 points per game. That's what he currently do. Mike had 30. Like, are we really about to sit here and argue about 3 points per game? Like, come on.
Yes. It ain't just about career.
Stop.
It's not just about career.
Stop.
Look at the individual seasons.
It's in the same stratosphere. Like 27 and 30. Like it's the same thing. And LeBron going against tougher competition. Like what? He going against tougher comp. Bro.
I mean, with the way the rules are, here's the thing with this whole debate.
Okay.
The rules of this NBA is so bad, it's like not even good anymore. The rules with fouls, with ticky-tack fouls and stuff like that is terrible.
Wait, time out. You mean the rules that have made basketball harder? You know that, right?
Wait.
Basketball.
It makes it easier to score. This game makes it so much easier to score. What are you talking about?
I'm not about to do this.
Do you see James Harden go to James? Do you realize James Harden has 8 games with 40 points where he's only taken 10 or less shots?
Bro,
are you kidding me?
Bro,
are you kidding me?
I'm about to fact check you right now. Because everybody thinks that they got rid of the hand check. And it was like, oh man, it's easy to score now in basketball. They also got rid of illegal defense, bro. When they changed the rules on defense, it made the whole game harder. So if you can go do it, pull up a clip. Bro, let me hold on. Listen. Go pull it up. Back in the day, when you give Mike the ball on the low block and he got one dude to beat, he only had one dude to beat because it was illegal for them to pre-rotate to set up zone defense. Bro, the boy camera died again.
So while the camera is dead, I'm gonna explain to y'all why I think the 90s is the most overrated.
No, I'm back on now. Back on now.
Oh,
I'm back on now.
You back. So good. Now your reaction can be
yes, I'm back.
I think the 90s, while great, is the most overrated time period in hoops history. For real. Because
what? Please explain.
Because everybody's like, they played tough defense. They didn't score over 100 points. Oh my God, basketball was so great. Now they score 120 a night. No, that means they're good. They can do what they do. In the 90s, you got plumbers.
You're ignoring the rule changes.
You got plumbers and substitute
You're ignoring the rule changes for defensive
plumbers and substitute
You're completely
out there trying to guard one of the greatest individual scorers, a true one-on-one. That doesn't exist nowadays. Go watch it. Go pull it up. I bet you right now, when you see all 10 eyes on defense, 4 out of the 5 members of his own team is just staring at Bron. He got to go one-on-one. And it ain't even just Bron. Like, you got Harden, you got Russ. He needs to stop shooting, though. Russ got to stop shooting, bro.
Man, what did he go? 3 for 20 last night?
Like 3 for 20. But we're not gonna talk about that because this ain't. Russ, I hate his triple doubles. I ain't even gonna get into that. But like for
that's another argument that we have.
But like for real, when you think about it, you think about all the ways that LeBron impacts the game. Like we just were talking about scoring. Like, but then you talk about he's a better rebounder. I had somebody tell me rebounding wasn't a skill, bro. This is how I know Michael Jordan fans is out of control. They were saying rebounding not really a skill. What?
Wait, hold on. No. If you're gonna argue that, then you need to take back your statement about Russell Westbrook about his rebounding stuff.
Hold on.
If you say if you have a problem with triple doubles,
Westbrook getting triple doubles, like
no, but I know how you feel about the triple doubles and the rebound
getting
stuff.
triple doubles is nice, but it's not the end all be all. Like he's a product of the system that they play in. You got guys boxing out just so he can go grab the board. Like that's cool. That's fine, but it is still a skill. Like, it's impressive, but like at this point, it's like, dude, he should not just win MVP.
Now, how you gonna make that argument against in the LeBron and Jordan? You can't make that argument if you're gonna make the same argument with LeBron and Jordan, where LeBron's a better rebounder. When LeBron is 6'8", 250, 260, Jordan is what 6'6", like what 220.
Doesn't always equate to skill. That's why I'm saying it's a skill. Hakeem Tavit was 7'3" and couldn't even last. Like, people be big all the time. And
who? Well, I mean, Hakeem Tavit just couldn't do anything right.
Steven Adams.
Just couldn't do anything
Steven Adams is not a better rebounder than Russell Westbrook. He's a better He boxes out.
Okay.
He's taller. He's bigger. Height. That's why
he is bigger.
Height does not equate.
It's called being. He doesn't have the same. You don't have the same competitive. You don't have the same competitive fervor as a Russell Westbrook. You have to understand that Russell Westbrook is probably the most competitive dude,
right?
Probably like since Jordan.
But Kobe.
Honestly.
Kobe. But okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Kobe's in that conversation as well. But I mean, like Russell Westbrook. Like, name me a time when Russell Westbrook is not going like 1,000 miles per hour.
That's fine. That's
like
fine.
when isn't he?
But
the man.
Look back to the topic. Rebounding is a skill. If I could work at it and become better and be better than you at it, it's a skill. Like LeBron doesn't grab more boards just because he's 6'8". Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a skill.
Now here's the other thing too, where with the scoring being inflated, and it's because of these Golden State Warriors now that shoot the ball from the 3-point line.
You act
people
like
back. Hold on.
They just couldn't take advantage of it.
They had it. Whoa. They had it, but people didn't shoot threes like that. People shot threes like how to go. I mean, whose fault is that? That's just how the game was then.
Because they changed the rules.
Do that.
They made basketball harder.
Exactly.
They made it harder. You could say,
how is that making basketball harder? Because they shoot threes more. People can still get to the hole.
Why they shoot
look at the Giannis's of the world. Look at the Ben Simmons of the world. Look at.
You can't.
How?
All right, so let me hold on.
How is it harder?
Let me break it down to you like this. Back in the day, you saw Shaq, you saw Hakeem, like you saw Tim, you saw even Jordan take advantage of getting to the rim, like off of post-ups. Posting up, like doing fadeaways, all that stuff.
Post-ups, fadeaways, jump hooks, hook shots, not getting to the rim at will like everyone else can do in this NBA because of the ticky-tack fouls that get called.
Back to the basket play is the most inefficient stuff you can do over the course of like a whole game. Like chucking up 10 fadeaway post-up shots.
Yeah, now, because everyone shoots threes. Everyone shoots threes in the NBA. Back then, you wanted a back-to-back basket player back in the 90s. You wanted that.
Back in the day, it wasn't.
That's what you wanted.
Incentivized to shoot the three because you didn't have to worry about a zone defense. They literally changed the way you play defense. They allowed teams to be able to scheme that better.
Yes, because of the rule changes that made it even easier for offensive players to score.
It's not even easier.
It made defense
easier for offensive players to score. It's easier for guards to score.
Do you not? Again, I'm gonna repeat this argument again. James Harden has had 8 games where he has scored 40 points and he didn't even take, technically, he didn't even take more than 10 shots in the game. When have you ever heard of that? I think I saw the list where Jordan only had 2 of those games in his entire career. James Harden has done that in the past 3 years. In the past 3 years, he has 8 of those games. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
The refs do their job almost perfectly.
The refs do their job on what?
Make every call is perfect. Like almost every call is right. When the refs
No, it is
when
not.
the refs blow the whistle, they're correct. 97% of the time.
They do not I get everything. Okay, 97. Okay, that's a good ratio and all, but like that's according to the rules nowadays.
That's what I'm saying.
The rules nowadays are so like nowadays you can't even touch a dude off.
So tell me how.
You can't even.
How does LeBron benefit from this though? Like for most of his career, how would he benefit from a reliance more on the 3-point line when he wasn't that good of a shooter, but he worked on it because shooting is a skill that he had to work on. How did that benefit?
Yes, but y'all still don't believe
that didn't benefit him.
Yes, because he had to work on it because the game became a 3-point shooting game. It became a 3-point shooting game. It wasn't like this before. If Michael Jordan was in this era, he would do the same thing. And that's you honestly don't. The way Michael Jordan is, you don't think he would have developed a 3-point shot as good as LeBron's or even better? He was a better mid-range jump shooter than LeBron ever could even think about.
Yes, because that's what he worked on. LeBron don't have to work on that. That's why I told you the GOAT conversation damn near is stupid. Because it's like, what are you supposed to do? How is LeBron supposed to go play then? How is Jordan supposed to play now? I can only tell you what they do.
Yeah, I know. We can't do that.
From basketball skills, does LeBron not have more than Jordan? Don't talk to me about his mentality. Don't talk to me about his work ethic, because they both work hard as hell. You can't tell me LeBron wants to lose. Everybody go, he's 6'6", he got the killer instinct, clutch in the fourth quarter. But LeBron, okay, championships are a team thing. Michael Jordan played on arguably the greatest team of all time.
Yes, but if one player can sway, one player in the NBA, one player can sway a course of a series or a game more than any other sport than the NBA, any other team sport than the NBA. One player can sway the outcome of a game more so than any other team sport.
Which is why LeBron is easily more impactful. Seriously. Is he not like the only player in NBA history to lead both teams in categories? In like all the categories? Like I don't understand. Like, hold on, because this is real.
Yeah, that's more.
I like talking to you about basketball, right? Like obviously I'm on here to do this.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a guy that was comparable athletically, comparable intelligently, that was also a better 3-point shooter, a better passer, and he was taller and weighed more, who are you picking up? Like you just playing at the rec. You got the choice between picking
just playing at the
or picking somebody who's 2 inches taller than me, but could dribble, but could shoot, but could pass better. Like obviously that's not fair. I'm not anywhere near either one of these athletes. But if he's comfortable in multiple categories,
I wish I had a clip to play right now.
But like he's comparable.
Oh my God!
In almost everything. I never understood this about hoopers. They be like, Michael Jordan, undisputed. Can't nobody touch him. Can't nobody ever pass him. It's over with. Never again. It's like, bro, if somebody came along and was doing the same stuff, 27 points per game versus 30 points per game, we got more rebounds for Bron. Got more assists for Bron. Got.
See, you're making
better 3-point percentage. Better, literally.
But how you
walked to the finals 8 years in a row with dead.
He didn't walk to the finals. The team, you act like Jordan played chopped liver when he got to the finals.
You act like LeBron
Jordan
played
play competition.
LeBron played the 73-9 Warriors that had to go pick up.
Have you seen the East? Have you seen the East? Have you seen the East?
Okay.
Haven't they been terrible all these years until this year where it looked like the East might be better than the West this year?
I'm sick of this. A 1 seed is supposed to be the 8 seed, period. I don't ever want to talk about it again. Michael Jordan Bulls was a 1 seed. They were supposed to win.
What?
They were supposed to win. I don't give a damn.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Craig Elo and Mark Price. So we was really big up in Craig Elo and Mark Price.
Like Mark Price wasn't a great shooter. Like Mark Price wasn't a great shooter.
I didn't say nothing about Mark Price. I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, Mark Price wasn't Stephen Curry before Stephen Curry.
But I said we big up in them. Like this, the Cavaliers first, like what? What we on, bro? What we on?
I ain't talking about just the Cavaliers. We ain't talking about the Cavaliers. We talking about the Pistons.
Right. So now you're getting deeper.
We're talking about the Celtics. We're talking.
LeBron had to go up against a 62-win Bulls team with the youngest MVP in NBA history when he was in Miami, and he clamped D Rose. Like, I hate
That's
it.
one star player on that team. Only one. Only one, and that was Derrick Rose.
Like,
only one.
One of the best teams to ever be hooping in the Eastern Conference. Like, you can say whatever you want to. They was literally all world defense.
Yeah, they could play defense, and they had one star player that could score. They couldn't score.
Okay, so name me
other than Derrick Rose,
what?
tell me where the buckets are coming from. Tell me where the buckets are coming from for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler wasn't that kind of player yet. Jimmy Butler wasn't scoring like that yet.
He wasn't on the team then on thing.
So,
he was a rookie, and he barely played. But now...
No, he was on the team then.
Right, but he's like, if that was his rookie year, wasn't it? That was 2010, 2011.
Mm-hmm.
But my point is, we act like LeBron, oh, the East is bad. The Bulls ran off 6 titles in a decade. The East wasn't that good, obviously.
The East was good. He still had very good series in those years back then.
So we pulling up Patrick Ewing. Like, is that who we talking about?
Yeah, like Patrick Ewing is it a Hall of Famer? Patrick Ewing's a Hall of Famer.
Right. Okay. The guys that LeBron been going against haven't even been eligible for the Hall of Fame yet.
Okay.
They're not eligible.
They're not eligible yet because they're still playing.
That's what I'm saying. We're going to look back on them better than we do now.
But some of these...
look back on the 90s because it was right before us. We like, this is obviously the golden era, right? It's the golden era. LeBron coming to the league, never averaged less than 20 points per game in his career. And he's been doing it since 18.
Okay.
People use that against him. They like,
your point?
He had 4 more years to do. Always coming up with these excuses. He was 18. He come into the league. He been in the playoffs every year since his sophomore year.
Yeah, well, that helps his stats get inflated over his career by him playing those extra 4 years. That does help LeBron. You cannot argue that.
Like,
yes, it does. LeBron about to pass Michael in scoring this year. He's about to pass him. He's gonna pass him.
It's more time for him to accumulate great stats, but it's also more time when he come in at 18 versus 22. That's also more time for him to friggin' fail. Like, you can look at it that way now because he didn't fail. Like, obviously, he was great. So, of course, now it's, he had 4 extra years. Nobody was saying that when he was an 18-year-old rookie with no jump shot. They were saying, what is he about to do? Like, can he be the next Mike? Like, can he do this? The pressure that nobody has ever had to go through at 18 years old.
Yeah, I know, because the media pressure, I understand that. Here's the only argument that I can say that you could ever say to have LeBron even considered greater than Michael is the media pressure that LeBron has had to deal with compared to what Jordan had to deal with, because LeBron has had to deal with so much stuff off the court that could affect his game on the court. A lot of stuff could affect his game on the court. He can let people really, really get to all these said. Sometimes people did get to him early in his career. He's blocked them out now. That's what he says. But like, Jordan never really had to deal with that in the 90s. Plus, also, Jordan was a very reserved player. He didn't speak out that much about stuff and stuff like that, social issues and stuff like that. He never really spoke out like that. So, if you're going to make an argument, I'd rather you make that argument than the statistical route and whatever you're going. No.
Numbers don't lie. Jordan is still the all-time leader.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure. And like, LeBron is on his way.
No, it's not. Guess who it is?
My question is
no, Jordan ain't even the leader. Guess who it is?
You talking about Boban?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you adjust the
7'4" giant.
Amount of minutes possible. But no, like, for real. Let me put it like this. Who's the greatest hockey player? Right.
Wayne
It's
Gretzky.
no doubt nobody ever can debate it. Why? Because he put up more points than anybody else in NHL history by a landslide. Right?
Okay, then you want to say that? Then Kareem the greatest player of all time.
Michael Jordan is the best player ever, the greatest player ever. Because I think there's a difference between greatest and best. I think LeBron's the better player. I think Michael Jordan has like the greater career. Like, but that's also influenced because LeBron's career isn't done. But let me put it to you like this: Jordan's not number 1 in points. He's not number 1 in boards. Not number 1 in assists. Huh? Okay, yeah, but then there's two other guys before you hit to Mike. Listen, bro, listen to me. I'm trying to get this point across. If he's not top, he not number one in none of those categories. So he wasn't even the best scorer because he barely got points per game, like the average over Wilt. He barely got it. He himself has said people going and comparing him to guys he never got to compete against isn't fair. Like, you could say that the argument you said, well, they never got to use the 3-point line. Okay, well, what happened if Wilt would have never got freaking 30-piece, about 50 elbows every single night? You know what I'm saying? Like, what about Kareem? What about Bill? Like, all the other legends. Larry, Magic Johnson better than Michael Jordan. Nah, I'm playing. Let me stop. Let me stop. I got Magic third.
Hold on. My cat just went out. Did you just say Magic Johnson is third?
Yeah, I love Magic.
I know. I mean, I thought you said you meant Magic over Michael.
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I better pull your basketball card.
I got LeBron 1, Michael 2. I love Michael Jordan. Bro, people get this misconception. I love Michael Jordan. I just think he's the most overrated player in NBA history.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
Yeah, no, he's overrated. Yeah, not
overrated.
Not in that way. Like, I don't want him to be like. I'm not saying he's.
Michael Jordan is the most overrated basketball player in NBA history, according to Nyan Sports.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to pull that. That's gonna be a quarter. No,
what?
What? Why is that a bad statement to me? Like, he's literally overrated, bro. Listen to me. Everything that you say about him, there is somebody at his level or surpasses. You say his 30 points per game. Wilt did the same thing. You say his killer instinct. He's not the only one that is killer instinct. Like, what is that? How do you measure that? You talk about his 6 for 6. He doesn't have the most rings in NBA history, like among legends.
Well, no, because there's only 10 or 11 teams when Bill Russell played. so.
I mean, yeah, but like then, dude, like I literally have people telling me Michael Jordan was a defensive player of the year. Like, he won that in 1988. That's a popularity contest. He was raw as hell as a perimeter defender.
The defensive player of the year is a popularity contest? Since when was the defensive player of the year award a popularity contest? Rudy Gobert won defensive player of the year last year. You think he's that popular?
Yes.
What?
Yes, definitely.
So what?
No.
If anything, the MVP is a popularity contest. What?
Bro, it's a popularity contest. Like, dude, you telling me right now, Scotty never won, well, he never won defensive player of the year. But if Scotty was Michael Jordan, he would have won it. Like, it's a popularity contest. Like, Scotty checking the best guys on the perimeter, Dennis checking all the other best.
Was Scotty even in the league in the 80s when Michael won that award? I don't even think Scotty was in the league yet.
That was young Scotty, wasn't it?
I don't even know if Scotty was even in the league then. Honestly, when Michael Jordan won that award.
Once he did get into the league, he never got it, but he's a better defender than Michael Jordan.
Oh my Lord. Well, he is a better defender than Michael, I'll give you that. But like, oh my. Okay.
So then you got Dennis Rodman in the last three-peat. So he's the best all-around defender on the team. So Jordan's the third best defender on the team. But that's what we talk about, right?
Oh, he's hit. I think
he's defensive player of the year in '88.
I'd say he's second. I'd say he's better than Rodman.
How he better than Rodman?
I think he is.
All right, fine. That's fine. I'm not even gonna argue that. That's cool. So we talking about everything that he's done. There's somebody at his level or better than him. But he's the undisputed GOAT. But he's not even the best combination of all the things that you can do on a basketball court.
Yes, he is.
So like,
LeBron. The only thing I'll give,
he's got the perfect story.
Here's the thing. Jordan is such a greater scorer than LeBron. It's like this analogy. I think I've used this before on my. I think I used it before on one of my reaction channel. I made this top 10 YouTubers rap this. Like, Michael Jordan is such a greater scorer than LeBron that when it comes to the rebound and assist categories, I honestly say that's a little bit closer to where Michael Jordan, in my eyes, is. Like, do you understand my analogy? Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, Michael Jordan is such beyond a greater scorer to me than LeBron, to where the assist and the rebound category, where you put them together, like it's a little bit closer in that realm to where like I still would go with Michael Jordan. That's just my opinion. But the last,
but like that's not fair.
How?
Like that's only one thing. That's only one,
that's not one thing.
Like that's literally only one thing. Like the goal of a basketball player is to put the ball into the rim. That's great. Michael Jordan also had when he first came into the league, there was nobody else on the team. Like he was able to put up however many shots he wanted to. Like however many shots he wanted to. And he was very good at it. He was very, very good at it. But then he optimized it when the legend, Tex Winter, R.I.P. that good man, created the triangle offense. So now he was already an all-world scorer, but he had to give that up in order to win championships. He had to decrease his level of scoring, because if scoring was the ultimate thing in basketball, then he could have scored 40 points per game and they would have won 10 rings. That's not the case. He had to decrease it and be more efficient, be a better passer in order for them to win. What I'm saying is how is it that the correlation between scoring, Michael Jordan scoring, and it dropping leads to more wins? What does that mean? That means scoring isn't the end all be all of basketball. So you can't say he's just a better scorer. That's why he's better than LeBron.
It's not.
Because if it was just about scoring, then where the hell is the love for Allen Iverson? We want to talk about somebody that does, obviously not greatest of all time.
That is not
but the
what
man
I
was 6
said.
foot, 165 pounds.
That is not what I said.
He put up 26 points per game, put up 31, led his team to the finals. What did he do? Nothing, because he ran up on a better team. Jordan was the best team. He had the best team. Who were they going to run up on? Who was going to be their 73-9 Warriors? Nobody. Because they were that.
Yes,
so of course they won.
But
of course they won. My thing is that I'm not saying nothing. Like I love Jordan. Like I can sit here and tell you.
Let me remind you guys, this guy's from Chicago.
Look, wait till you see the video. I got the Bulls knit hat on today for a reason. I love the Bulls. I love Jordan. I don't want him to be so much higher than the next person, because I think that's disrespectful. Like saying he undisputed greatest of all time, can't nobody touch him. That's disrespectful to Bill, to Kareem, to Wilt, to Larry, to Magic, to Dr. J, who never got to play his entire career in the NBA. But if you put his NBA stats and all that, he a legend. Like obviously, that's disrespectful to Oscar. Like that's disrespectful to Olajuwon. That's disrespectful to Shaq, to Kobe. And to the KDs who haven't even finished their career, to the LeBron, to the Stephs. That's disrespectful to the kid that ain't even born yet, that's going to be better than Jordan because he modeled his game after Jordan and he did better than Kobe. That's disrespectful. He good, but he in a long line, bro. He wasn't the first best player in the league, and he's not going to be the last best player in the league. Let's stop making excuses. Let's just accept greatness out of all our hoopers. For real. What you got to say to that?
My brain hurts.
Why? Because that's the truth.
It's not.
The truth.
Oh my God!
I didn't get on here to. I didn't get on here to tell you that you're wrong for saying Michael Jordan is your number one all-time player. I love that. Go ahead, and I think the majority of the people will say that. I just want you to remember that every 10 to 15 years is going to be a new wave of people saying something different. Because before Mike, everybody was saying Magic and Larry was the greatest thing they ever seen. Kareem and Wilt and Bill before them. And after, we had Kobe. 5 rings, Kobe and Shaq. Has anybody been more unstoppable than Kobe and Shaq? I can't. For real.
Michael and Pippen was
a great.
Pippen was better to do.
The soul.
Michael and Pippen was better to do it than Kobe and Shaq. But so another argument for another day.
Oh my God.
This video has been going on for far too long. Holy shit. This is the last thing I want to leave it off with. This clip that came out it's like for the 2016 after Game 6 by LeBron saying that the Warriors were fucked. What'd you think? Like, what do you mean? Like they were gonna lose the finals? Like, what'd you make of this?
Bro, he the GOAT. All right, in his head, he the GOAT. So that's why he said it. He said they over with. They shook. They are shook because they knew it. Damn, we just lost Game 6. They were shook. But he ain't got no clutch genes. He don't got. He didn't
even make the shot for them to win the finals. He didn't even make the game, the clincher to win them in the finals. He didn't even make it.
What does that matter?
That does matter.
Kyrie, bro, Kyrie's supposed to hit that shot. That's Kyrie. Like
Kyrie's supposed to hit that shot. Kyrie's supposed to hit that shot.
Yes, he's Kyrie.
Okay.
Like that's him. Kyrie is a great player. He's a very good player himself. Like
Pippen would have made. Pippen would have made that shot over. I forget who the defender was. That Michael Jordan crossed to beat the Jazz. Then what?
Bro, you don't want to get me started on why I don't like people disrespecting Scott because they almost went to the finals without Jordan, but we don't talk about that. We don't talk about how that. LeBron leave every team and they crater. Economies go down, wins go down. They look like preschool teams. But when Jordan left, they almost went to the finals. But that's truly another story for another day. Talk to your barber about that.
That's gonna do it for this video. My brain, I can't take it anymore. I can't. Shout out to the boy at Nyan Sports. This is almost, I may not edit a whole lot of this at all because this was a good conversation. So this might be a long ass video. If you're here to this point, I appreciate you. I love you. Y'all go check out my boy Nyan Sports. Season 3 is coming very, very soon. Season 3 is coming very, very soon. Y'all look out for that.
Watch your head, 2K19. Watch your head, 2K19. We dunking on all the rims.
This man is 5'7". He cannot dunk.
I don't need to. It's a
okay. All right. That's gonna do it for this video. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And anything last thing you want to say, Mr. Nyan?
Man, we getting the year all started right. I'm so glad that you were able to invite me back on. We do our thing one more time. It's not the first, and it won't be the last. But the only place to go is up, bro. Hashtag be great.
Anyway, guys, like this video up. Really appreciate that. Subscribe if you are new. And me and the Nyan are out. Peace.
Perfect.